What is up, everybody? How you doing? What's up, Franklin? I see a number of people were chatting already before I got on here. Um, Man, we got a good conversation going on here. I know it's not showing up on the screen here, but I can see it. I can see it going on. What's up, Deep Six? Noob One Boom. Cadwin, nice to see you. Givatarin. Hey, hey. Good to see everybody. All right, we got a war going on today against Wahre Helden. So I'm just gonna pop in here. And I'm just going to disable the chat so you don't know our strategy. Oh man. All right. What's up, Ben? How you doing? Okay. Um all right. Well, it's pretty much the end of war. There's about an hour 30 left. It looks like we just took the lead by a hair. We got 13 hits left and they have 0 left. So, guaranteed win. But I'm going to do my best to, I guess, run up the score here. Okay, well, let's see what we got on the battlefield. While I'm looking, by the way, in one of my recent live streams, we were talking about graphics cards. I was going after the 6800 XT by AMD because it looks very competitive with NVIDIA. And on its release day, I didn't get it. Micro Center didn't get any of them, but I got an RTX 3080. So that's actually probably the best card that I could have gotten for Cyberpunk 2077. So that's something I'm definitely going to be making streams about and videos about coming up whenever it finally gets released. Okay. So I'm looking for one with a lot of status ailments. I think Tolux looks good for that. Drummond looks good for that. Wiener Brute looks good for that. Or Dumond, sorry, I said Drummond. Dumond. Go-Getter. So there's a number of good targets here. Apologies, by the way, if I missed something in chat while I'm concentrating. Oh, Cadwin. Yeah, about the luck with pulls. I don't tend to have luck with it. I did get lucky during Halloween though, so I can't complain too much. All right, so let's see. That's got level 30 troops. Might as well go after a tougher one with this Loki team. I don't need to go after all the toughest teams that are left right now just because I don't need to, but I'm gonna have to take on a couple at least, so I'm gonna do it this way. Let's go with that Sashat. And then costume regard. I want to go with maybe the medium costume regard wherever I have him. See, that one's on 19. Oh, I've got 2 on 19. Okay. I don't have a medium regard, just 2 big ones. All right, those troops are where I want them to be. Let's go. Yeah, who all got Odin? I'm curious about that. Anyone try him out yet? Anyone get to power level him and see how he does? I guess we could do that red and maybe, hopefully, a second red. What's the chances this doesn't actually kill Teleria and ends up setting her off? Ah. All right, good. Oh, let's see here. I'm gonna try to kill Sashat. And let's set off Gravemaker at the same time. Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna use Rigard for the never mind. I just ruined it. Oh well. I should have saved Rigard. I don't know what I was thinking there. It's not really gonna matter. I think I'm pretty far ahead. Yeah, I'm really curious to know how Odin does. My hypothesis is he's a little better on offense than defense, but he can actually probably be used for both, but he's probably not top tier at either. I'm just really curious about him. Hmm. You know, the mana gain is a little better on defense than offense with him, but like he doesn't deal a ton of damage, so I just don't know. Okay, I want to look for a more traditional type of defense now that has damage dealers, maybe like this one. Because this next one I'm going to use doesn't have a... Let's see. Cleanser, let me just make sure. Yeah, I'm going to do the Boomer Bust with this one. Jean-Francois. And let's go costume Rigard. There we go. So you can see when I used to do Boomer Bust, it used to be a 4-1 team with 4 reds and costume Rigard, but I've changed all my teams up to be 3-2. All right. Need more reds. Let's try and get these purples and reds to clump a little bit. Hmm. No. Oh, come on. Okay. This purple match should kill Teleria, right? I mean, I know the red one will, but I kind of want to ghost the red one. I know it's going to ruin that blue diamond. What's up, Sarah? How you all doing? Um, I'm gonna make this purple match and hope it kills Teleria. There we go. I thought it should, but you know, famous last words. Okay. It's gonna take me a while to set my heroes off again, especially because Lacey's about to go off. I need to try and just hang on. Yeah, Almer's cool. This is a bad situation I'm in right now against arrows. No, don't set Sartan off. Come on. Jeez. Sartana is just really killing me here. I need Lacey to die. Ah, just die. I'm probably going to leave Tyr on the battlefield. This is so weird. Oh, I knew, like, even though it seemed like I was in a good position, I knew I was in trouble when I had no purples and reds on the board. You remember when I said that? And I was like, oh, I gotta try and hang on here, and I'm not able to hang on. And the main problem was Sartana. Like, I made this unfortunate match that set a cascade into her and set her off after she had just gone off, and she hit so hard. And then she just kept reviving and reviving. Ay, that's annoying. That is super annoying. Okay. Next up, let's do um we could do this team. It's another one that's pretty good against status ailments. Because we got Vanda, Marjana, it's a shot, and Regard. Go. Yeah, the board started out well in that, but you know, once I made the red and purple matches and none replaced them. Look at that double diamond. Alright. Would have been nice to set Vela off there. I guess Vonda's gonna prevent stuff from happening, but let's see here. What's the best way to handle this? Probably just going after Gravemaker, right? Maybe Gravemaker will die from just making regular matches. Maybe we go after us a shot. I gotta think about this. So, yeah, I think I need to go after us a shot. There we go. That was the outcome I was looking for. Let's go after Drake. Okay, cool. That one went a little better. Okay, who's up next? Do we have a purple flank that is not Ursina? Because I have a yellow team. Well, there's one, but this team looks, yeah, level 30 troops. Do I really want to go after that? This might be a good team for what I have next. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do Melosi. Costume June. White Rabbit. We can do Costume Demisha. Where do I want her though? I think I want to trade spots here. Just because her special only affects heroes next to it, and I think I want to protect June and Melosi the most. And of course, no team would be complete without Costume Regard. Let's go! Yeah, Frigg is really good. And that's a tough board. We just have to try for a cascade. I may not recover from this. Here's the double yellow, but it's going to be too late because Frigg is already going to have gone off. It's too bad. Trying to figure out if I should. I'm gonna save probably the Rigard for Gravemaker. But this is gonna be bad when Finley goes off. Aye. Yeah, I'm screwed. Because I really can't use this right before Finley, but then he's gonna die. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I have to leave Rigard alone. Hey, hit everyone anyway. uh costume Rigard is so good. So good at so many things. But he is bad against Finley. It's just when I've taken regular Rigard, I wouldn't use regular Rigard in a war like this. He's just not quite strong enough, but the costume Rigard is. And so, like, when I've taken him against Finley in the past, usually I just have to try and kill Finley first. But um, what I like about Costume Regard is the attack boost and the heal over time. The heal over time in particular helps against arrows. Yeah, that one sucked. I can go for um I don't have to do any cleans in particular because it looks like we've won, but we can just try and get as many points as we can. Let's go for green team here. Yeah, it's true, Dusko, but not, if I remember correctly, I glanced at it. I don't think everybody had a buff though. And so it was just bad luck that he hit everybody, unless I missed a buff on somebody. I thought there was a chance that he would not hit everyone, but he did anyway, so it didn't matter. uh, I I work in a school, Marco. I wish you guys would have seen my war on Wednesday. I just happened to go undefeated in that one. But of course, not on camera. Wednesdays I'm usually quite busy, so I have to kind of like do my hits on the run typically. Okay. I think that's probably how I want it to look. Yes, there was element link on the yellow. What was on the purple? Was there anything on the purple? You know, of course Finley saved the purple for last. If he would have hit it first or even second, I would have been okay, but why would he do that? Okay, there's some purples here, but really only one purple match. There's basically no, there's like one green match, but I'm not loving this board either. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere fast. There's not even like good cascading opportunities here. I say that and then it turns into a cascade. Hmm. I guess we go for this. The arrows are going to be really brutal here because it's taking me forever to get mana. Mm. All right. Well. Why is she still alive? I'm just gonna do that match. Hey, come on. It's just like one slow. This one's aggravating. It's like just one slow match at a time. It's not really advancing my board. I really do have to be careful. This between June and the arrows, I can just die. There we go. That's helpful. Okay. And one more. So this one's going to be tough because it is blue team against green tank. Who would it be good against? Um, I'm not sure actually. Of the ones who are left, who would it be good against? Probably not a lot of status ailment heroes. Might be okay against this one, but that has level 30 troops. This has a couple of status ailment heroes, level 30 troops. I'm gonna try this one. I don't think this is great, but it's something. Let's see. Okay, do I want to remove? Yeah, I want to do. Let's see. Do I want the higher defense? Or do I want to do defense down? I think I want to do defense down. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll do Poseidon. Let's see. Where is Alice? Yeah, we'll do it that way. That looks good. Go. Okay. Thanks, Jackal. I appreciate it. Well, I'm sorry, guys. The boards today just have not been very good. Um, which makes for kind of a lame war, but I mean, gotta be the underdog, right? So I think, this is a long shot to win. Just with this opening board. There's what, five blue tiles and they're not near each other. Yikes. And you really need the specialist to go off because those blue tiles aren't killing anyone. But I'm just gonna have to go for thanks, Bogdan. I'm just gonna have to go for cascades, so I'm gonna make this match and try and set one off here. Yeah. That didn't really help, but we're gonna keep going. We just need to try and get some combos. You know, I am comforted that at least we have won the war, so this is pretty trash, um but we won. I'm not getting anywhere with this board. Thanks, Brent. Did you guys just see that round? Effing ridiculous. And they the opposing team is like ending up with more health than they started because they have all these minions. Oh my gosh, it drives me crazy. Oh man, the board started out bad, and then I was like, well, let's be the underdog and see if we can scrounge something out of it. But no, it was not to be. Oh well. All right, guys. Yeah, that was stupid. But it is what it is. That's a good question, Andre, about which hero is better in defense. I kind of lean Costume Sarnia, but it kind of depends on your meta. Like in our meta, she's probably too slow. She would just die every time before she goes off. But if you're in a meta where she can last 7, 8, 9 turns, then she's better. But if you're in a meta that's really fast, then you want Alice. What's up, Juka? Yeah, Cadwin. That was frustrating. Oh well, it happens, and we won, so I'm good. Let's set up the tournament. Alright, 3-star. We are missing green. And I've got lots of good blues, so this is good. It's also very fast. So Gunner is a great one for this situation. I think I want to use him. The question is, do I want to use the regular or the costume? I think I want to use the costume if I have area of effect damage dealers, which I don't know how much of that I have. I don't have much of that. You know what, though? I have to show you something. I'm working on a third Jack. So let's get these leveled up because I think I'm going to make a defense out of Jack. All right, his special skill is only 4, so we're going to keep going until it is correct. Where did he go? Do I have another Jack that's higher? Yeah, I do. Up there. Okay, level up. I'm going to use 3 Jacks on this defense. Oh, that's a really good question, M. I kind of like Gefyan if you don't have a lot of red heroes yet, because that's a very good, like a lot of red 5-star heroes, because that's a really good one for offense and defense. Jean-Francois is pretty good too, and so is Mitsuko. They're all good. That's a good problem to have. Um, I guess it depends on what you need it for. Mitsuko is primarily a defensive hero, but Jean-Francois and Mitsuko both are also good offensive heroes in certain situations. Like you want to take Mitsuko against blue, you want to take Jean-Francois against like Finley or a Frigg, who can just turn all the defense down into defense boost. Oh man, congrats on getting Kingston. That's a fantastic hero. I love Kingston. He's one of my favorite snipers. Yes, he's very, very good. But how did you get Kingston today? There's no legends today. Are you sure you got Kingston? I don't think you could have gotten Kingston today, but maybe you got him during the Legends portal. Let's see, 8. 8. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Let's just feed those to Glenda. Yeah, totally, Abdo. Okay, now let's go back and set up that defense. Tournament. We are going to put... I'm gonna... Thank you, T-Free. Need to move that alert box back to like... Yeah, put it right here. Oh, Hero Academy. Oh, got it. Okay, that makes sense. Upload some tournament hits. Yeah, I've done that in the past. Um, People don't seem to watch the tournament hits as much, so I feel like people vote with their views and their likes, and tournament videos just don't seem to get a lot. But I do like doing tournament videos, so I do them once in a while. All right, for this defense, I'm going to do Jack, Jack, and Jack. And I wanna skew them to the left, because if Jack puts the pumpkin, if the far Jack on the left puts the pumpkin on an offensive hero, and then if I put like, let's say a damage dealer on the far right who goes off. By the way, I want that to be the costume. Then the damage dealer could kill the one with the pumpkin on it, and it would go off and deal damage to everyone else too. So let's find a good damage dealer. Kvasir is interesting just because he has 19 emblems on him. And I don't have a lot of emblems on heroes. I don't have a ton of 3-star heroes that deal damage to everybody. Melia is 1. Jahangir, sort of. Ulmer. Um, I think maybe Kvasir. Oh no, you didn't get Jack? Jack's cool. I like Jack. I fed a whole lot of him away though, and I actually wish I would have kept at least 4 or 5 because could you imagine this defense with 4 Jacks? That would be super cool. Okay, so should I do Kvasir with 19 emblems or should I do like a Melia? I could do Omer, but he has low defense and he dies easily. I could also just like level up a blue hero really fast. He doesn't really fit here. Blue heroes I have Bjorn, Moonhawk, Kvasir, Gunner, and Winder. Yeah, that's cool. I don't have many of those leveled up. I don't think I leveled up my Bjorn. I should level up my Bjorn. Yeah. Bjorn is good. Yeah, what I was saying about Omer is that, well, there's a couple problems with using Omer here. For one, he's got this low defense, so he just dies really easily. But second of all, him and the Gunner costume kind of overlap a bit. Now I could put the regular Gunner on and then use Omer, but I don't want Omer and Gunner costume because they both do defense down, so I wouldn't get to take advantage of that. I guess, let's see, 240 to the target nearby enemies. That one might be okay. Negative 24% mana generation. That could be good in this particular tournament. Yeah, Jangir 2. Where's my Jangir? How much damage does he do? 145 plus 114 burn damage over 6 turns. There's also Bakken. He only does 105% damage though, but reduces the mana of all enemies. I kind of like Idun. Thanks, Mira. Thanks for the subscription. Kind of like this. Slow down their mana a bit. Plus she does area of effect damage, which is good. And she does actually quite a bit. 240% is a good amount for a 3-star hero. What do you think about that? You think the defense needs some heal? You could do, yeah, there's Hawkmoon. Yeah, that's my thinking is a lot like Bogdan, that I kind of just want to win before I need to heal. Um, so that's why, especially in very fast tournaments, I don't tend to put healers on defense. I don't tend to put healers on defense anyway, unless they happen to be in the tank position, which Gunner, even though he's not a healer, is kind of filling this role of keeping the team alive by, well, let's see. Does everybody share damage or just the, I think it's just the attacking team. Enemies share damage. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do, and that's a massive amount of defense down, negative 44%. So what I'm hoping to do here is Gunner goes off really early. They've all got defense down, and then all the jacks go off, and then 3 turns later they're dead because all the pumpkins are going to go off around the same time. And I want you to imagine this. This is why I'm setting this defense up this way. So let's say the attacking team gets hit with 3 pumpkins and they have their defense down. Okay. Uh, one pumpkin can go off and then it's going to deal damage to its neighbors. And if there's a pumpkin next to its neighbor, then that pumpkin's going to go off. And so it could be a chain reaction of pumpkins going off all at the same time, if you know what I mean. Um, and so that's why I'm going for this. Yeah, what I'd like to see is basically this defense just kind of wipe the opponent out within 5 turns, 5 or 6 turns. So that's what I'm gonna go for. I think I'll leave it at this. So typically the first defensive hero that goes off is the tank, of course, because it gets hit with the most. And then not always, but left flank, then right flank, and then left wing, and then right wing. It doesn't always go off that way. I would say probably the left flank goes off like 60% of the time second, and then the right flank third. So what I'm looking for here is Gunner, then Jack, then Jack, then Jack, then Idun. And so once Gunner and then Jack and Jack and Jack go off, they will have already been dealt a good bit of damage. And then when Idun goes off, it potentially kills an opponent with a pumpkin on it. And if that happens, game over because once pumpkins start going off, they don't live. So I'm curious how this defense does. We'll see. And I only have Idun in there. I mean, there, I just don't have a whole lot of area of effect damage dealers except for Omer and Jahangir, but I don't even think they do quite enough of what I'm looking for, so that's why I have Idun in here. She slows down mana too, so my hope is that she'll slow them down enough to not be very fast. So here we go. I know this is new, and you know what? Like I've only played with Jack a little bit on offense, and he's cool. He's fine. Um, I think the rating I gave him in the Halloween event was probably about right. Like I don't think he's like a top tier 3 star. He's not like the very best. I think if I had to take 1 or 2 purple heroes in on offense, I probably would go with like Balthazar costume and let's see, the Tyrum regular and costume. I wouldn't even say that they're like a top level purple 3 star, but they give you choices, right? Like you can dispel or you can remove status ailments, and that's really, really good. Oh yeah, Bogdan, that's a good idea. So my defense last week, if you go back and check that live stream, ended at about a B. Um, I think the week before that it was like a D or something. Um, but last week's was okay. And then I think the week before that it went practically undefeated, but I'm like stretching back now. So unfortunately, guys, I don't have a Titan or anything for you. So this is probably going to be it today. I mean, I could go doing some revenges. That that's actually a good idea. Why don't we do that? Try and get the bad war taste out of my mouth. We just had a rare Titan, so we killed it pretty fast too. When do we get our next Titan? Like, yeah, a while from now. Yeah, let's go do some revenges. Have any of you hit me recently? Are you in my tower for me to hit you right now? All right. Let's look at these troops. That's probably fine. Hmm. We have to go after Lady of the Lake here because once she goes off, she's actually pretty scary. Yeah, Sarah, so I've had a couple of tournament requests this time. I'll have to remember to do that. I'll set a reminder for myself because I've done tournament videos in the past, but they don't tend to get a lot of watches. Um, so unless they're requested, I don't typically make them, but I've had a couple requests here, so maybe I will. Especially the 3-star tournaments. I am really pleased with the tournaments in this game. I think the tournaments are the thing I have the most fun with right now. War is fun too, but you know, until very, very recently, war had started to become stale because of stuff, you know. But the tournament, I like how it's set up. I like the different scenarios and things like that. Oh, yeah, you know, if any of you face my defense, record it and send it to me, and maybe I can show you all how someone does against my defense. Because I mean, the bummer is you're not going to be able to see how my jacks do on defense, and I don't think the jacks are particularly good on offense. I think they're probably better on defense. They're not bad on offense, especially if you use them right. Um, which you can be a little more tactical with them. And maybe I will make a video where I just use a few jacks just to see how it goes on offense. I think that would be fun. Jack attack. Maybe that's what we'll call the tournament. Maybe I'll just spend the whole tournament doing the jack attack. Yeah, Sarah, great question. Congrats on getting Odin. I actually am having a difficult time in my mind thinking about how he is. I think if I had to give him a grade, the first thing that comes to mind is he's probably a B, which means he's good and very, very playable. But until I see him in action, I have a hard time thinking he would overcome other heroes like White Rabbit or Costume June or I'm trying to think of some other yellow heroes. The thing is, there's not a ton of really good yellow heroes, so Odin definitely fits in really nicely and fills a gap. And I just think you want to take some snipers with him. He's going to do a little damage. He's going to speed up the mana a little bit, but you want to have a sniper so he can do a little damage, and then a sniper can finish off whoever he's originally hitting. Victor, yeah, I did some summons. Check it out. Thanksgiving Day. I did some Valhalla summons. What's up, Finor Derry? I hope I said your name right. Finor Derry. All right, so that was Penky, Civvy Reds. Everyone's probably online because it's the end of the war. All right. Do we have any Russians who can translate for me here? I'm going Loki, Gravemaker, Tyr. Yeah, Melosi's good. What's up, Camilo? I like the niche that Melosi fills too, especially with all of the status ailment heroes in the game. He really helps. Wow, that was quite an opening. I didn't gain like any mana from it, but but it was something. There's another cascade. Wow, of this whole cascade, I didn't make any red matches. Can you believe that? That's just crazy. Hmm. Well, this is like awkward with Jean-Francois and Teleria gonna go off. So let's do this. Yeah, I'll do the Jack Attack tournament. That sounds fun. All right, I wish I could get rid of these flames, but I'm not gonna be able to. And then setting Vela off, I want that blue diamond, but setting Vela off would be really bad. Let's just ghost until I can't ghost anymore. Which is probably now. Yeah, whatever. What is happening with the screen? That's weird. The screen is glitching. Not entirely sure what to do about that. Yeah, that's true. Odin goes really well without freaking Frigg. For sure. So that's the other thing about Odin is, um, and they've been doing this a lot with recent heroes, like Glenda, the hero of the month this month too. So like a lot of these heroes aren't necessarily amazing on their own, but when you pair them with other heroes in particular, they are absolutely deadly. Absolutely deadly. Okay, Jader Vixed. Let's try... What do I want to do here? Maybe like... Let's try something different. I'm gonna do like a... Well, I'll do a typical like yellow... Oop, not Poseidon. There we go. And then let's do like blue. King Arthur versus Vela. I would say Vela for defense. I know she got nerfed, but I think she's still good. But King Arthur is really good against like Titans and stuff. All the minions makers in a defense? Like, are you saying like Delilah, Teleria, like, you know, all that kind of stuff? I wouldn't put too many minion makers in a defense. 2 at most. Okay, I have to kill Albie next. Let's just start doing damage to him. Oh, I have no way to get rid of that buff. So I'm just gonna ghost. Oh dear lord. This is an interesting defense. Alright, gotta take out Albie. Yeah, I take King Arthur against the Titan for sure. I have a King Arthur and I have a Frida. I take Frida when I have multiple opponents, like in Raid and War. But I take King Arthur against the Titan. Alright. This is a battle that is taking forever. Well, let's just do some damage. I know that they have their defense buff up, but... Yeah. I know, new. It's like an inevitable win here, but like... Could you imagine if I had accidentally left Albie alive and he was just reviving his team. That'd be annoying. Yeah, Almer's good against the Blue Titan. I have Evelyn, so I've tended to use her. I wish I had Tarlac. I don't have Tarlac though. So this is an interesting defense. We're gonna go back to purple. Let me actually do it this way. I don't typically take Costume Quintus on regular raids, but I will. So, actually, so they've got all purple in the back, so I think I want to keep two yellows. No, that's not. I don't want that to be my defense team. That's my defense team. Let's keep those two in. And we'll do Quintus and Sashat and Costume Rigard. And go. For fun, I used to do a Bumblebee defense, which was alternating yellows and purples. I call it the Bumblebee defense because of the stripes. Yeah, noob, they're interesting. I kind of think they used to be better back in the day, the heroes that revive your heroes. So let's see, there's three that come to mind. I wonder if these are the only three. Heimdall, Mother North, and Albi. And the problem is they're all slow. So it's a little too easy to just kill them. And that's kind of what I did with that last one where I killed Albi. Like since he's slow, I had some time to just like ghost a little bit and just gain some mana and then casually kill him. And that happens a lot with like Albi and Mother North. Now we do have the Christmas event coming up, and Mother North probably is the better one. So if you get Mother North, she's a good one to have for that effect. And typically in defense, she sits in the top left corner. Heimdall is probably the best if you need a green tank. All right, I've got two more flags left. So that was Veneticus, TKD Devil. I think that defense is too easy. Here, speaking of Heimdall, here we go. All right. Yeah, I can take Loki here. There's two status ailment effects. And I do like Tyr. What? I did not realize that the wrong troop was on Rigard. Okay. Why? Attack. Matthias, you talking about me? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't pretend to be all-knowing, by the way. I learn from my teammates. I've always learned from my teammates, and they learn from me. Um, and, you know, we just share knowledge and advice, and I pass along what I learn. Okay, there we go. That's the kind of matching I was looking for. Let's work on killing... left side, right side. Let's just... Ooh, I don't know. Let's just work on the front three. That's fine with me. Well, I don't really want to work on the front three. I want to keep one of the... I want to keep one of the status ailment heroes alive. Maybe Vela. Just keep Vela alive. Just because I actually want Vela's effect to go off because Loki is awesome that way. This is why I love Loki. Watch what Loki's about to do. This is living the dream. Oh man, but should I wait a turn for Drake? Nah, I won't wait a turn. I've got Costume Regard here to fix that. Why is Drake not dead? He should die in a turn, so that's okay. I need some more red tiles. Let's just make that match. Alright, Poison asks, Nittany, where to put my darts? Second June, Sif, or Delilah? Have June, Drake, Costume Viv, Onatel, Melosi maxed up already. What do you use the yellow for defense already? If you need a really good yellow defender, I would say Sif. If you need to improve your yellow offense, go with June. Those are all good choices, though. You don't have a bad one there. Even Delilah's awesome on offense. Nice, Matthias. All right, see you later, Mr. Song. Man, it's taking me forever to get red tiles to set off this diamond. All right, there we go. And now we just have to outlast the revive there. All right. All right, so Poison, you use Drake on defense. Drake is good on defense. June is good on defense too. I think Sif is probably better on defense as a flank. Who's your... Let's use Teleria. The shot. And Drake. I'll tell you what. Sif is really, really good on defense, and I think probably a little upgrade over Drake. Um, so you really have to ask yourself the question, what needs the most improvement? You'll get a little bit of an improvement out of Sif on defense if you put her at flank. But do you need to improve your defense more, or do you need to improve your offense more? How are you doing in war attacks? So if you need help in war attacks, you might want to go with June. It also depends on what your team is doing as far as like color order and stuff. Some have a particular color order. So if they don't put yellow at flank for some reason, then it doesn't make sense to have Sif in there. All right, see you, Laurent. Catch you later. I've got one more raid flag here. I don't know if I want Loki on this team or not. I guess I can. There's only 2 status ailment heroes on this one. Let's start off with that. We've got 2 reds for Gravemaker. But I need a 3rd for Loki. Yeah, that's very true, Poison. How many darts do you have? Thanks for subscribing, Xavier. Yeah, I guess I can do that now. Because I should be able to get Loki to go off here. And I kind of want Asarnia to go off. Because I want Loki to pass. Oh, no! I accidentally killed her. You have 10 darts. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. What do you need to improve the most right now? Your defense or your offense? It sounds kind of like you're thinking, just based on how you're putting it, like purple may be coming back in, so you might have some time before it really takes over. If you think you have some time, you might want to put June off and improve your defense with Sif. Remember, in a war, these heroes on defense get used 6 times, whereas an offensive hero only gets used once. Remember that. So even a little bit of an improvement on defense is actually quite a big improvement overall. But you're close to getting 2 more darts, and it might take a couple of months to get those 2 darts, but then you can do June right after that. And if you think you need more offense right now, then June would be good. You can also use Sif on offense. It's just June is better because you can target who you need to kill when you need to kill them. You have 4 Kingston, 1 maxed. Should you do 1 more or begin on Zoc? Kind of depends on what your other green heroes are. If you already have a lot of green damage dealers, Zoc is an interesting one. I like Zoc. Because you can stop their specials, basically. Which is really cool. That's a really valuable ability. But you also can't have, Zoc is just there to kind of protect your team a little bit. You really need the Kingston type heroes to kill opponents. So I like an offense that includes like I would take like an Evelyn or an Ulmer, and then a Kingston and a Zoc, and that's a really great base 3-2 type of team to start with. Yeah, it is hard to decide sometimes. All right, cool. Well, that is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you do any more Valhalla summons, good luck with that. If you got Odin, congratulations, or any other Valhalla heroes, good luck. Good luck leveling them up. And I will catch you next time. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe before you go. And then also hit the bell notification so you know when I do more live streams. I don't do only Empires and Puzzles, I do some other things as well. For example, I just got a brand new RTX 3080 graphics card, which means I'm going to be able to do some video game streaming of other things in pretty high quality, like Call of Duty Black Ops I just got, which I'm super excited about. And then definitely Cyberpunk 2077. So I'm looking forward to showing you these games. I have to tinker with the settings a little bit since it's brand new. I tried to do a Black Ops stream last night. It didn't go very well because I realized once I got into the stream, I had all the settings on ultra, and the stream didn't really like that. I was trying to put too much data into the cloud. So um, it got choppy immediately, and I had to like shut it down. So I'm gonna have to tinker with the settings so I can bring Black Ops to you. But I love Call of Duty. It's a good game. And Cyberpunk 2077 is just a groundbreaking type of game we've been waiting like 7 years for. So, yeah. All right. Well, guys, I will catch you next time. And you can look out this week, hopefully, for some Jack Attack tournament attacks. See you later.